And I did find a little bit of a trail here, so going to check this out, see where it leads. But it also brought me down to the river here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Coleman. Hey everyone, Mike here. And this is day 10 or June 27th on our, my exploration of Canada out west, BC, Alberta, non-GDT vacation. Still working on a title. Anyways, so we're going to spend another day in Coleman. The hike yesterday, in an attempt to go see that plane crash, really did a number on April's knees. So we're going to have a day of rest, but I'm going to take this opportunity to explore Coleman a little bit and kind of go through the town a little bit. There's some old coke mine, or sorry, there is an old coke mine, some old ovens that are no longer in use, of course, and just take you through the little downtown area and see what there is to be seen. So to start off with, behind me are the old coke ovens for Coleman. I also took a picture of a little placard with more information. And I did find a little bit of a trail here, so going to check this out, see where it leads, and again, just do some general exploration, see where things take me. There's also an old miner's path just up the hill a little bit, as well as some waterfalls. So we'll be looking into that as well. I'll do a quick little 360 here so you can actually see what I'm looking at. Very, very pretty area. So if you're going to be heading into town or hiking through on the GDT or other, well worth a stop here. Anyways, so here's that 360. Unfortunately, I'm in a little bit of a divot here with this old rail line for the coke ovens. And I'll see what's on the other side there. We're just going to go back up to the top of this mound and get you a better glimpse of Coleman. So when you're looking at a map, Coleman is to the west, Blairmore to the east, and it's a very quick ride between them. It's only about maybe 4 or 5 kilometers. And usually what you can't find in Coleman, you'll be able to find in Blairmore. So there are a number of restaurants and accommodations in both cities, towns, trails in both, beautiful scenery in both. We actually picked up a number of items that we were either missing or needing some additional supplies for camping at Spry, and that is in Blairmore. Fully loaded retailer for all things camping, climbing. I think they had some water sport gear as well. So if you need anything, go to Spry. We were able to find backpacking meals, fuel, different sizes of fuel canisters. I was able to pick up some replacement stakes for some ones that I damaged while I was trying to stake down my tent. Clothing, you name it, they probably have it. Not sure if we're going to be going back there today, but we might do a little bit of a tour of Blairmore as well and have that on another video. So anyways, so I'm going to continue on with this little trail here, see where it goes, and we'll check in a little bit later. So I just finished recording just where that fence was and all the coke ovens, and the trail just brought me to, I think this is the Municipal Community Trail, but it also brought me down to the river here. Very, very cute. And this community trail actually stretches the entire length of the municipality of Crowsnest Pass. So going by memory, and I'll put in some comments here with some better information. If I remember correctly, 23 kilometers end to end. I believe it starts I think the western edge is Coleman. I could be wrong, as there's the actual town of Crowsnest. But it'll go through Blairmore, Hillcrest, Frank, which is where the Frank slide took place. Does not go up to Lil, I don't believe. But yeah, I'll give you some more information in the right at the very bottom of this video here. I was thinking about doing that if we stayed in the area, especially if April needed like a day of rest like today. That would be a nice hike. And but I want to explore Coleman a little bit first. So the 23-kilometer hike would probably take me a better part of 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours. Well, we'll see. But that is a very nice little river. Gotta love that mountain in the background. Well, lots of mountains, but that one in particular is quite nice. Just trying to see where that goes. Oh, all the way to the end there. Alright folks, so we're kind of in the, I guess, downtown area of Coleman, and right across the street there, that's Country Encounters. So all upstairs are guest rooms. Downstairs in the front is where they have a bit of a space for events. Check-in towards the back. And they've also purchased this next building, small plate kitchen and wine bar. And they're renovating the upstairs for additional guest quarters, guest rooms. A lot of closed spaces. But very, very cute. Imagine post office, boots and shoes, dairy and eggs, dry goods. That's the Morrison block. That's really the end of downtown. Some beautiful old buildings. There we go. So just a slightly different perspective of the street, main drag here. Another beautiful old building. Ooh, puppy. Like a nice little restaurant and some more buildings that are being renovated. It's always nice to see. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Coleman. On the other side of the highway is more residential area, a few businesses, but I think this is the heart of what used to be Coleman. So here's a little bit more of a map of Coleman, and looks like what I mentioned earlier was only half truth. So I'm kind of at the edge of town per se, so that's where we are now, and we just did this stretch here, so we can go up one more street and go down the other way, take a peek. Well, there we go, the Alberta Provincial Police. And we've seen a few of these signs. Most infamous rum running murder. Even coming into town, we saw a sign about that. I'll get that Coleman Journal on video for you guys. And so that's the museum that used to be the high school. Alright, so across the street from the high school / museum is the church, and what looks to be the original fire station and possibly town office in the back. New fire station, and there's a date there, 1934. Hey everyone, Mike here. Thanks for following along with me while I explore Coleman in this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Use the comment section below if you have any comments or questions about the video or our trip out west. In next video, we'll be checking out the Miners Path Trail, also in Coleman. So stay tuned, there's more to come, and as always, hope to see you out there on the trail. Till then.